Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to our online teaching academy Ekalaiva. Board CBSE Class 6 Subject Science Topic Air Around Us Part 3. So now let us recall the concepts what we have learnt in the last class. What is air made up of? In that we studied about the carbon dioxide, water vapor, humidity, dust and smoke and other pollutants. So now in this class we are going to learn about the earth atmosphere, and the air is available to organisms which are present in the soil. First, we learn about the earth atmosphere. The earth is surrounded by 5 layers of gases which extends for few kilometers above the earth's surface. These gases, it surrounds the air, it protects the air. The blanket of air that surrounds the earth is known as the earth atmosphere. So these gases, it forms a blanket of air that surrounds the earth. This is known as earth atmosphere. So the earth is surrounded by, already we studied, the earth is surrounded by 5 layers of gases. What are they? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. In this class, we are going to learn about these 5 layers of gases. Now, first comes troposphere. First comes troposphere. It is the lowest layer of the atmosphere. Above the atmosphere, the first layer is the troposphere. It contains the air we breathe. So, in the troposphere only we are having the oxygen. All the weather changes such as rainfall, snowfall, heat waves takes place in this layer. Mainly you can see many clouds are present in this troposphere. Is it clear, children? In the first layer is the lowest layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere, and it contains the air we breathe. All the weather changes takes place in this layer, and clouds are present in this layer. Next we can see the stratosphere. The next layer, it is a layer above the troposphere. This layer is very important. Why it is very important? Because it contains greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and ozone. So without this layer, the earth would be too cold for the living things to survive. So that this layer is very important. It protects the life of the earth. Now you can see here in this layer, I already told that greenhouse gases are present. Carbon dioxide and ozone are present in this layer. What is the use of the greenhouse gases? Because it keeps our earth surface warm. This is known as the greenhouse effect. See here in this, when the sun's rays reaches the atmosphere, some of it is reflected back to the space and some of it is absorbed by the greenhouse gases, and then this absorbed energy keeps our earth surface as well as the earth atmosphere warm. This is known as greenhouse effect. Now let us explain one more time. Greenhouse gases, it absorbs heat from the sun. It prevents it from escaping back into the atmosphere. It prevents it from escaping back into the atmosphere, so that the heat will be retained. Retained means it will be in the atmosphere, it's retained the heat and the earth remains warm. This trapping of the heat is known as greenhouse effect. This is very, very important. Is it clear, children? Okay. Next we can see the greenhouses. The term greenhouse effect is taken from the word greenhouses. What is greenhouses? It is the houses made of glass. All the sides, roof and the bottom all are made up of glass, which lets the sunlight inside. It is made of glass which allows the sunlight to enter into the greenhouse. At the same time, it does not allow heat to escape from these houses, so that plants grow well in these greenhouses. In these greenhouses is used to grow flowers, particular flowers and the vegetables. What is the purpose of the greenhouse gas? It protects the plants from too cold or too heat, so that the plants grow well in the greenhouses. Is it clear, children? Okay. Next, this is very, very important. This ozone layer is present in the stratosphere. What is ozone? Ozone is nothing but it is a greenhouse. Ozone is nothing but it is a greenhouse gas. It is nothing but it is a form of oxygen. It is a form of oxygen. Ozone is a greenhouse gas. It is a form of oxygen. Where it is present, children? Ozone layer is higher up in the atmosphere. It is present higher up in the atmosphere. It allows sun's rays to enter the atmosphere. It allows the sun's rays to enter into the atmosphere. But at the same time, it blocks the harmful UV rays to enter into the earth from damaging things on the surface. These harmful UV rays is very, very dangerous rays, because these UV rays, it affects our skin. It affects our skin and often causes cancer to the human beings. So you should take much effort to keep our ozone layer protected. Is it clear, children? Next layer is the mesosphere. Where the mesosphere lies, children? It lies beyond the stratosphere. It lies beyond the stratosphere. It protects the earth by burning meteors and spacecraft to strike the earth and cause damage. Next is the thermosphere. As the name, thermo means heat. What is the meaning of the thermo? Thermo means heat. So it is extremely hot layer in the atmosphere. The temperature of this layer is 2000 degree Celsius. 2000 degree Celsius temperature is present in the thermosphere. So mostly you can see in this layer, artificial satellites are present either in this layer or in the exosphere. Next is the exosphere. This is the last layer of the atmosphere. This layer is very thin. This layer is very thin. Beyond this layer, no air is present, so that no living things, no life is present beyond this exosphere. Okay, children. So far we have studied about the 5 layers of atmosphere. Now you come to next topic. How is air available to the creatures present in the soil? We may have learned about the air we breathe, what does it contains, and how it is present all around us. Is air present in the soil, children? How do earthworms and other creatures breathe in the soil? Now let us see. The soil has spaces and pores. It has spaces and pores. This contains air and moisture. This contains air and moisture. Air present in the spaces is known as soil air. So like this only the soil organisms get the air for breathing. So the soil has spaces and pores. These spaces and pores contains air. This air present in the spaces is known as a soil air. Why the soil air is important? How it is important for all the creatures present in the soil? It is very important for the creatures in the soil to breathe. Soil air is important for the creatures in the soil to breathe. It also provides oxygen for roots and underground stems of the plants. It provides oxygen for the underground stem of the plants as well as the root of the plants. When the soil organisms burrow in the soil, burrow means it will go deep into the soil, it forms a tunnels and creates spaces for air. What do you mean by tunnels? Tunnels means underground passage. Tunnels means underground passage. So, when the soil organisms burrow in the soil, they make a tunnels and create spaces for air. They aerate the soil. Now you may know about that in the lower classes, friend of the farmer. When I ask which is the friend of the farmer, you can say earthworm. Why earthworm is called as the friend of the farmer, children? Because it turns the soil when it moves. See here how this earthworm moves. It turns the soil when it moves. By doing this, they aerate the soil. While doing like this, they aerate the soil, which is helpful for the farmer to grow plants. That's why earthworm is called as the friend of the farmer. You have seen during rainy days, some of the earthworms comes out of the air and slither on the ground. Why it comes out from the soil, children? During rainy days, the water fills the air spaces. So there is no air for the earthworm to breathe. So it comes out from the soil to get fresh air to breathe. That's why we can see during rainy season, the earthworm comes out of the soil. So during rains, the water fills the air spaces. During rains, the water fills the air spaces within the soil. So in order to breathe, in order to get oxygen, it comes up to get air. It comes out to get the air, as it is no longer available in the soil. For that reason only earthworm comes out during the rainy season. Next we can see there are farmers use so many implements. Implements means what? Tools to aerate the soil. Why they are using these implements to aerate the soil? Because it tilts the soil, at the same time it turns the earth. While tilting, it turns the earth so that space is created for air pockets. I hope you have understood the concept that we discussed today, children. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you.